Hi voice fans, Rick Tyler here. I'm going to talk today about the standard Baitwaiter, one of the most versatile accessories we do. I'm going to be showing it in various setups today that I can guarantee you would not have thought about, and when you do see them it's going to make you really rethink how you set your gear up. The big advantage is, and we've prided ourselves for years that our Baitwaiters are so strong they don't need support legs. This is so strong, if you only want to set it up on one adapter you can do, and that gives you quite a lot of ways that you can use it. So conventionally, in the past, if I'm not fitting this onto both my legs, I'm fitting it in that sort of manner, and it's there. But actually what I can do, using the 10cm adapter we showed you the other day, I can move that slightly to the rear and I can put the rear adapter on. Now what that does is it gives me space at the rear, it gives me my rear leg completely free, which means now I can put my top kit set onto the rear, and that is very clean, very convenient, great. And I'm even on under my umbrella here, I can still get at everything. If I want to protect the bait, I can put a side tray in, and you can see here, as opposed to an XL Baitwaiter that will take 6 bait boxes, this will take 4. Or if you have a look at the setup of the XL Baitwaiter, you can see I've got 4 bait boxes and a ground bait tray. Well, if I want to fit a ground bait tray, I can use a swivel tray. Now, because I'm only using this on one adapter, what I would recommend is not using the conventional pin, and you can now buy the swivel tray less the pin, saves you £5. So in this aspect, now the setup I've got here, if I had river legs, the leg would come all the way up and I could put it on. Today I'm fishing and doing this video on a commercial box, in which case, to give me a post that I can clip this onto, I've got just a 10cm adapter and a 30cm post. But I can set that up like that, look. And if it's raining, that will just go underneath. And you can see here, I can move my Baitwaiter to match. So there I've got perfect setup. If I did need more space, I can actually fit something called an extension tray. So if I didn't need my top kit set, I can actually, if I needed more space, this has got 2 spigots, there's 2 holes in the rear, and I can slot that in. And I've got even more space. But as you can appreciate, if I'm doing this, and of course I can set these up at different heights, I can move my ground bait tray in. I can set this up higher. We can set this up higher. So it's all adjustable to your height. And you can see there, that's just all on one adapter, and that's great. And then likewise, if I wanted to, I could have one ground bait mix here with my feeder mix, and I can have another ground bait mix here. So really and truthfully, do I need the extension tray? Probably not. And the beauty of having this set up is if it's raining, I'm closed down there, I'm only having to worry about the umbrella protecting me. Now what I'm going to do now is, you can see from this the setup of the XL Baitwaiter when it's packed away. Looks quite cumbersome, and it's obviously quite spacious in the car. Great if you've got a van. If you're using one of these, however, what you can do is, if I've got I can take the bait boxes out of here, I can take my swivel tray, it will fit into the Baitwaiter, I can now take this off. I can now remove the lid, turn it upside down. Okay. And the lid now goes on the underside. That now clips underneath on the two pegs on the back, underneath your seat box. Now, obviously, if it's full of ground bait, you're adding a fair bit of weight there. So what I would say is, when you do that, when you're lifting your seat box in and out of the car, it might be advantageous to just temporarily unclip the drawers, put them on the floor, and then lift your seat box frame with this fitted. But that takes literally seconds. But the advantage is, if you're short of space, this is very compact. So as you can see here, as I'm putting it in, and when you're fitting it under the foot plate, what I recommend is, once you've got it set up in wheel barrow mode, the foot plate's forward, feed it in from the front, and then line it up. So you'd think that's enough, but it's actually got more uses, because the other use it's got is we can use it as a tray on the back of the box to put our bait bag on it, or whatever we want, or to use it as deep storage. So as you can see, it literally just clips onto the two pegs, and I could put a bag on it. So that's the standard Baitwaiter. The other accessories I showed you were the standard Baitwaiter lid, the extension tray, and the swivel tray. And I say, if you wanted that swivel tray to use it in this manner that I've showed you, where you're not clicking it to the thing, make sure you choose the option to order it without the pivot pin. It knocks £5 off the price, and you'd be ordering a pivot pin otherwise that you didn't need. So hopefully you found that useful. Till the next video, tight lines.